All right, Jay.
Alright, Bakhram, big fight against Tim Tszyu. What have you made of Tim Tszyu's career so far, and what does he bring to the fight on Saturday that you need to be mindful of?
Говорит, большой бой у тебя с Tim Tszyu. Что ожидать в субботу?
Ожидает очень хороший бой, зрелищный бой.
Just accept a very good fight, very exciting fight for the fans.
You are the IBF champion. Do you feel somewhat disrespected that Tim Tszyu sort of been the A side in this promotion? What do you make of all that?
Как тебе это неудобно как-то, что ты чемпион, он знаменитый как будто такой, понял?
Для меня это неудобно.
It doesn't bother him at all.
Я был всегда чемпионом.
It doesn't bother him at all as long as he stays the champion. That's all it matters.
How's he going with his weight?
This is what?
His weight ahead of the weigh-in on Friday.
He's at 156 right now. Right now. I can show you.
Да, вес вообще никаких проблем.
We have no problem with weight whatsoever.
Did he see the comments from Tim that he thought that he was struggling with weight? Did he see those comments?
We don't care about all those comments. We don't check, we don't follow, we know what we do. We've been doing it for many years.
How does he make weight so easily being so tall? What are his secrets to making weight so well?
He's always in shape, he's always active, he never takes days off pretty much if he doesn't need to.
Если надо, я бы мог бы спуститься и на одну весовую меньше, но мне в этой весе комфортно, поэтому я это держу.
He has no problem fighting at 146 if he wants to.
Tim lost his last fight. He's coming off the first loss of his career. Boxing's a cutthroat sport. Obviously, he loses this one. You can take just about everything away from Tim. You know, it's a big setback in his career. Same for you. This could be a gateway to big money. You're ready to take it all away from Tim?
Он говорит, как будто он проиграл прошлое. Если это тоже проиграет, то почти все для него будет, наверное. И для тебя очень большой шаг вперед будет. Ты как рад и как хочешь право на это обращаться?
В любом случае, во-первых, я уверен, что я выиграю, если это будет приписано мне Всевышним. Если он даже проиграет, он очень хорошо раскручивает бои, поэтому я не думаю, что ему будет тяжело вернуться.
What he's saying is like, I'm very confident that I'm going to win this fight, but at the end of the day, it's all about, the destiny, God's will. Whoever's going to win is a destiny, and even if he loses, he's a good promoter. He's going to come back very strong.
Bakhram, is Tim Tszyu as good as you?
Ты думаешь, он как по уровню, как и ты?
Он был чемпионом мира, поэтому он хороший боксер. Я не знаю, пока я с ним не окажусь в ринге, я не знаю, какой он его уровень.
He was a world champion, so that puts him in a very high level, and he's pretty good. But at the same time, he doesn't know until he meets him in a ring. So on Saturday, we'll find out.
Sorry, why will you win this fight?
I'm sorry?
Why will he win on Saturday? Why will he win the fight?
Well, he's going to fight him and he's going to find out on Saturday, right? If he's the same level or not.
Tim said he was a step-aside fighter because of waiting around for Charlo all those years.
Yes.
Is he offended to be called a step-aside fighter? Does that worry him at all?
He was a step-asider because no one wanted to fight him. I mean, it's even more.
Меня никто не спрашивал.
Да, no one asked him about.
Сказали они объединение поясов, они будут с ним драться. Если хочешь, дерись в его андеркарте, не хочешь, можешь не драться, можешь драться где-то.
Yeah, this wasn't by choice. You understand? If it's by choice, yeah, we're full offended, but it was not by choice. He had to step aside because the guy was doing unification. If there is unification, you have to step aside. So.
Если Tszyu об этом сказал, он просто он ничего не знает.
If he's meaning disrespectfully, then yeah, but I'm sure he knows what was happening.
Does he think Jamel Charlo was scared of fighting Bakhram?
Ты думаешь, Чарло боялся тебя?
Я не думаю, что он боялся. Это просто бизнес. Он зарабатывал с другими боями, с другими бойцами деньги. Если бы он не проиграл, он бы не заработал, бы он не подрался бы с Канело. В плане бизнеса он делал хорошие вещи для себя. Поэтому.
He doesn't think he was scared. He was more like business moves, and. Yeah, he thinks he did very smart business moves, made more money than he was supposed to make when he was fighting him or risking his title against him. He risked his title against Canelo or other guys. He ended up losing, but he made a lot more money.
Если человек, не зная настоящей информации, просто так что-то говорит, я считаю его идиотом.
he's like, if someone doesn't have a lot of information and he just talks out of nowhere because he just thinks it's like that, then he's an idiot. But if he does his research and he knows what he's talking about, then it is what it is. I mean, you should know what's going on in a business of boxing. You know, it's all about business.
Bakhram, does he have the power to knock out Tim Tszyu? Does he have the power to knock out Tim?
I don't understand what's the power.
Does he have the punching power?
Punching power.
To knock
Oh,
out
I mean, we've seen it many times, right? So what's the question? Of course.
Если я попаду, то точно он упадет.
So would you point
If he
to
connects, yeah, he's gonna be going down for sure.
does he point to the Jack Culcay fight in particular as the display of the power that he has?
The Jack Culcay fight, I was his coach again, like many other times, and we didn't have any camp. We were in Ramadan. We were fasting. We were training 3 in the morning. We were training 12 at midnight. You know, so I'm not even gonna go there. What they did was very unfair. But thank God we got that fight.
How much better will he be this time, given it's not Ramadan and you don't have those issues? How much better will we see Bakhram this time? His first
Насколько
event?
лучше ты будешь на этот бой, чем Culcay?
Я думаю, минимум 5 раз, если не 10.
Minimum 5 times better than last fight, in better shape and in better conditions, and everything is good.
Как
Thank
начнется
God.
бой,
That's a lot.
Minimum.
как начнется бой, вы все
Why don't we just wait until Saturday? You guys will see what's going on in the
Все
ring,
разговоры, которые будут
and then
до
all
боя,
the
они будут простые.
and all the
Вообще
conversations that they are going through, all the stuff they're going through online, they will all have their answers.
Tim's dad, Kostya, is one of the great Russian fighters. Bakhram watched Kostya. What does he make of it?
Ты его отца смотрел, как ты думаешь про него? Хороший боксер был?
Очень хороший. Очень.
Very good fighter, very good fighter.
Is he someone he used to watch growing up?
Он был один из боксеров, ты смотрел, как он дрался, когда
Ну
он
да, конечно, когда я был молодой, я смотрел и его, и Рой Джонса. На то время все боксеры, которые были
he watched all of them.
я всех смотрел.
He watched all of them, including him.
And what does it mean?
Roy
Kostya's going
Jones,
to be
Kostya is
ringside.
one. Roy Jones is his favorite fighter, but he watched all of the great ones. Yeah.
Kostya will be ringside for the fight this weekend. It's obviously
He's
big
not
for-
gonna fight him, so it doesn't matter.
But it's a
What
it's a
does it
good-
matter? You know, it could be Sylvester Stallone, Rocky. Who cares? He's not gonna fight them. He's only gonna fight one opponent.
Is he excited to meet him though? It's like there's a Russian fighter meeting him. I don't care.
Not really. He's like, doesn't matter who's gonna be there. It could be Donald Trump.
Has,
He might be
doesn't
here.
matter.
He might be here.
has he watched much of Tim Tszyu? What flaws does he see that he think he can exploit in Tim Tszyu?
And what can he like? Well, I don't get next one.
What are the
His
weaknesses?
weaknesses. Where's he
Oh,
weak?
weaknesses?
Yeah.
Tim's.
Ну какие слабости ты видишь к Tim Tszyu?
Блин, ну, их много. Я думаю, в бою я буду это показывать.
He's like, there's a lot of them. I'll show you in a fight.
And
У
what's next?
каждого
He's like,
бойца
he's like with every fighter has some kind of weaknesses. Every single one of them. So we'll see all that on Saturday.
And what's next once he retains his world title against Tim Tszyu? What does he do next? What's his next fight?
После как
Я не
тебе-
хочу заглядывать, что будет дальше. Мне надо сначала разобраться с Дзю, потом, я думаю, только будут большие объединительные бои.
He's gonna go one step at a time. He's gonna finish with this fight, and then he's hoping for unification. It doesn't really matter, but at this point, what matters is this fight.
So he mentioned Arislandi Lara the other day. Is there any chance he wants to go up, or is that just a name he likes?
What he said last time was he wants to unify with the winner of Spence and Fundora, Crawford. If those guys not interested, he likes to go up and fight Lara too. Not a problem.
Why doesn't he
As
go
long
down?
as there is like something makes sense, you know.
Why doesn't he go down?
Почему ты 46 не пойдешь?
Может быть, пойду.
Maybe he'll go if there's a good offer. Why not? You know. He's not saying he's not gonna go. If there is a good offer, he'll do it. Yeah.
What about Bakhram said Tim talks too much? Why does he say that?
He doesn't mean it in a bad way. I talked to him about that. He said they're good promoters. They're promoting the fight. They're doing a good job. That's what he's saying. He's not meaning in a bad way.
How is
Yeah. Actually, we had a conversation today about that because I saw it online, and he said I mean it in a good way. They're doing a good job. They're promoting the fight.
how is Bakhram going with the weight cut?
Weight cut? He's on weight already. I just told you he's 2 pounds over. Like we always on weight. We don't drop a lot of weight. He's always in shape. He's always active. He's always in the gym. So he takes a little bit time off to Russia, comes back to the gym, and he's always in the gym. So he doesn't have problems with stuff like that.
Просто легкие кости.
He has very light bones, he says.
Given he had his big win in Germany, now he's back in his home country, his new home country of the United States.
Yeah.
This opportunity, do you think it shoots you to stardom, makes him a big star, beating
Ты
Tim
думаешь,
Tszyu?
после такого боя ты звездой станешь?
Я не хочу стать звездой, я хочу просто выигрывать бои.
He doesn't want to become a big star. He just wants to win this
Звезды
fight.
на небе, мы просто
Yeah,
люди.
he's like stars are in the sky. We're just gonna be regular people always on the earth, and I just want to, win the fight and keep my title. That's it.
So what motivates him then if it's not about
Моя
money
семья.
or
His
riches?
family. His family motivates him. That's it. He has 2 kids, and he wants to have more. That's a big motivation, right?
So how does it end on Saturday? Knockout victory? How will
Your
it end?
accent is different, bro. I don't know.
How will he win on Saturday? What's the prediction?
Oh, prediction? Yeah, he's been asked that many times. Как ты думаешь, как ты выиграешь?
Я говорю, мне не имеет разницы. Если это получится в первом раунде, будет хорошо. В пятом, по очкам, в 12 нет никаких
So
проблем.
he said the same
Я
thing.
готов к
So
12 раундам,
we prepare for
проблем
12
никаких
rounds.
нету.
There is no problem. 1 round, 10 round, 12 rounds, 6 rounds. It doesn't matter. We prepare for 12 rounds. We're gonna go out there to fight 12-round fight. So whatever outcome is, we'll see. That's it.
Is there anything else he'd like to say before we finish up? Is there
Хочешь
anything he wants
что-то
to get off his
какое-то
chest?
что-то сказать?
Я хочу, чтобы люди внимательно смотрели бой в субботу. Будет очень интересный бой.
I want everybody to tune in to watch. It's gonna be. Don't get off your seats. It's gonna be very exciting, fun fight. It's gonna be very exciting and it's gonna be fun to watch.
Thanks, mate.